Okay, so hello all. I was trying to think more. I actually have every VEDA video for the rest of the month planned out. Today is like my last kind of like iffy day that I don't really have a plan for. My computer. Sorry. I was gonna do the 5 things about me thing, but then I realized I kind of already did it. Or at least I think I did in the redo of my first vlog. So I'm not really going to bother you guys with that. Today I'm going to talk about my experience studying abroad and how amazing it's been. Like, when I first signed up to study abroad, I had no idea, I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't know where we were going to be living. I didn't know what Italy was like. I didn't know what studying abroad was like or anything. I had no idea what to expect. And I went to all the meetings and everything. They're like, oh, it'll be great. And yeah, I trusted them, but I mean, I didn't actually know, it would be this amazing and life-changing. Like, people say it is, but I'm kind of one of those people who's like, yeah, okay, I trust you, but like, if I'm not going to do it for myself, then, whoops, sorry. Make sure it's still recording. But it's just been so amazing. My favorite part would have to be actually living in another country. Like, just saying that sounds kind of daunting if you've never done it before. Just like, oh, you have to live in another country, you won't be able to do anything, you don't speak the language. But I mean, I'm living with people who speak English, and I'm going to school with people who speak English, so that's all fine. And I barely know any Italian after 3 months. Like, I know ciao, buongiorno, si, no. That's about it, I'm not kidding. I never took an Italian class, which might be advised if you really want to get into the culture, but whatever. Anyways, like, I had no idea what to expect coming here. I mean, the main thing I think was, where are we gonna live? I mean, like, I was expecting some really shady, like, I had nightmares about it before I came, like, shady, like, little apartment. I didn't know who my roommates were gonna be, except for my sister, and I've never lived on my own before. I go to community college, that's what this program is with, so I live at home in California, and I drive to school every day. I'll take the bus, actually. But I've never, like, lived in a college dorm or anything. So this was very different, having no parents around, and I actually really like it. Like, I love my parents, don't get me wrong, but being responsible for yourself, like doing your own shopping, and I mean, I clean at home, but like being in charge of cleaning the whole house, and getting along with people because you have to is more different. Well, it's a bit more different than living like with your family, who you kind of have to love, kind of thing. I still like my family, but just living with other people who you're not related to is also an experience in itself. I've learned some good things and bad things from that. Anyways, and then there's the school part of studying abroad, of course. I only took 2 actual classes in the school that we have here in Florence. I took visual communication, which is the last class I needed for my applied art and design major. And then I took social science, Italian life, culture, and politics class. Our teacher is crazy. I'm so glad we don't have to take her class anymore, but I will admit I learned a lot. It was really cool. We got to go on field trips, just like walking around Florence and going to all the different sites, like the churches, and just walking around. I mean, that was pretty cool. And most of it was free because it was with the school. And I also took an independent study class only for 2 units. It was just a drawing class because we couldn't fit the actual art 4B class in our schedule. But 3 classes, like, I was stressed with only those 3 classes. Like, if you ever plan to study abroad, if you want to have fun and not be as stressed, I think 3 is a good number of classes. Like my roommates both have online classes and they've gone crazy. It's very sad. Not really, but I mean, they still have to do their classes for another month after we leave Florence in 2 days. So I would not want to be doing that. Anyways, yeah, so studying part was pretty cool. We had really cool teachers, and it was very like a chillaxed kind of aura, I guess. Our one teacher, he's just like, what happens in Florence stays in Florence. Like, okay. Like, he's changed the class time, so it's like, oh, we'll just not have class today, or we'll go out and do something, and just really cool. I mean, I can't say the same for all teachers studying abroad, but him at least. Same with my other teacher. I mean, they both canceled class today. Today was our official last day of school, but they're like, oh, we're all done, have fun, have at it. So studying is great. Living alone, well, not alone, but living without parents has been very interesting. But you definitely get a very good sense of responsibility when you're living on your own and more independence, which I think is good. I'm going off to college in the fall, like actually living in a dorm, so I think this is a very good introduction to what I'm going to be experiencing for the next few years. One of my favorite things about the study abroad experience is all of the amazing friends that I've made. I had no high hopes whatsoever that I was going to make any friends on this trip. I'm not a very sociable person. I had my sister going, so I was like, I have her, I don't have to talk to anyone else. I know that sounds really like kind of stuck up, but I was like, I'm not good at talking to people and making friends. And like the first week here, my roommates had like all these other friends, and I didn't dislike my roommates, but I didn't know them. I was living with them, yeah, but I forget when we first started hanging out with our big group of friends, but it just kind of happened. I don't know how. I think it was our one roommate. She kind of has connections everywhere, Katie. But yeah, we started hanging out with all these people and like just going out to lunch or dinner or shopping and doing a few different vacations together, because usually it's cheaper with a lot of people, or we all want to go to the same place. So traveling really helps with those, starting relationships. So that was kind of how I met all these awesome people. And it's so fun. It's also really weird at the same time, like, kind of on the same subject. I have one guy friend at home, okay? And now I have, like, 4 more. Just so weird. It was like, 400% increase in a matter of 3 months. And same with, like, I haven't made any new, like, girlfriends since middle school. Or I guess first year of high school. And now I have all these awesome friends, and it's so fun, and I really hope we keep in contact. We have plans to. But I just wanted to say that the friendship part has been really awesome. And see, we're leaving in 2 days. Technically, well, not technically. Tomorrow's Friday. We leave at 4 a.m. on Saturday. So we're just going to stay up all day and all night tomorrow. We're not going to go to sleep. Like, we're going to sleep anyways and just wake up to leave at 3 a.m. We're going to party and have our last awesome day in Florence. But, yeah, I'm going to miss it here. I'm going to miss it here a lot. But I finally kind of accepted that it's time to go home. And now I'm kind of just like, I want it to come so that I don't have to wait for it anymore, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I'm sad, but I've definitely had my time here, my fair share. It's been amazing, and I'm so happy for that. It'll be interesting to kind of adapt to life back home. So many different things. People speaking English, for one. The food, so weird here. It's so true. Pasta and pizza are really the only things you get at restaurants, or like calzones or tortellini or something. And that's like so weird. Like, you rarely ever get that in America unless it's an Italian restaurant. And same like the pizza. You get a whole pizza here to yourself. Like, when you order pizza for dinner, you get your own pizza. when I go home and be like, oh, can I get pizza please? And they'll bring me a slice and I'll be like, what is this? Or I'll go and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get a pizza for lunch. A pizza, and my friends will be like, a whole pizza for yourself? But yeah, it's what they do in Italy. Jeez, guys. But yeah, I look forward to American food though. I'm gonna miss the food here. Yeah, I'm just gonna miss living here on my own, but I'm still excited. I have 4 months of summer ahead of me. I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm really excited to see all my friends and family again, talk to them about this awesome experience, and basically the point of this video is to recommend studying abroad to you. It was a little easier because I had my sister with me the whole time. We're kind of inseparable, but I've talked to like all my other roommates, and everyone pretty much that I know on this trip has had a great experience. So I would definitely recommend studying abroad to anyone who has the chance.